we're back. It's Tuesday, April 30th, and this is what I got going on for today. So I got these guys all the way preliminarily shaped. I got inside here on the tank cleaned up. So really the next thing to do on these 9 guys is to continue doing the same thing I've been doing, is get all of these down and just now run them through grits. They're right at 120 right now, so literally just take them all the way up through 400 using a combination of J-Flex, which are like a flexible belt, and then a foam belt on the inside so you don't get a little chatter on the tangs. So take them all the way up to 400, and then in here and on the spines we go to 2000, and we'll be at hand sanding, and once they're hand sanded, we can get some edges on them. So literally in the next couple days, we'll be finishing these guys up, because I'll have a little bit more time today to work on knives, as we're really at the stage where it's like lots of little finishing bits. So my wife will be finishing the countertops. They really just need a sanding. We got them up to 400, but we really didn't like the finish that was on it. There were still some deeper scratches in there. So we're gonna basically go back down to 120 or so, get all the 80 grit scratches out from the drum sander, and then take it back up. I'll need to go to Home Depot and get some tune oil and some like biscuit joints and stuff for that, like for actual finishing it. And then besides that, the floor should be done sometime this week, so we'll actually be moving all the cabinetry and tools out of the showroom and get the floor done. Once the floor is done and cured, we'll start final installation. So the one thing I may be doing in the shop today is hanging magnets, which is super exciting. We got all of our magnets in. We had them custom designed by a gentleman who makes them for full-time. Great products. Well, we're gonna have them for sale as well, so you'll be able to see them, see what we do with them, but then also be able to take them home with you. That's everything I have for today. Have a great day. Happy May, everybody. Here we are, Wednesday, May 1st, and what I'm doing today is I am installing some magnet racks. So these are custom designed and made magnet racks that we'll also be selling and distributing. But these specific ones are for the showroom. So these are all black walnut with some super strong neodymium magnets in them. And what I'm going to be doing is using these little keyhole slots, which I have very little experience installing anything with these slots. So we're going to figure out a nice easy way to install these in the showroom. And then I'll get a few up of these just so I kind of know what I'm doing for tomorrow or Saturday. Welcome back to the shop. It is Thursday, May 2nd, and as you can see, I got some magnets on the wall. So I basically finished what I wanted to get done yesterday. So we have the area where we have our custom knives that are in stock, small ones, medium, large ones. This area is left blank intentionally. We're actually gonna build a display rack slash some type of shelving over there, and then most of this will eventually be manufactured kitchen knives. We came up with an idea for right here. We're gonna like do a knife of the month thing. Well, we're working on the details of that, and we'll figure it out. But basically, I got all the magnets hung that I wanted to. Absolutely love them. They're 98% straight. I'm fairly pleased, and man, some of these are gorgeous. You can see where the magnets grab onto some of the steel in the air, but otherwise these things are phenomenally gorgeous. So pleased, glad I got it done. Today I will be working on the drawer faces, predominantly just the drawer faces. So I'm gonna go buy the wood, cut the wood, and then figure out what type of finishing or grasping, because I don't want to do knobs, but I may end up having to do knobs because of clearances, so we'll see. Have a great day. Alrighty, so today, Friday, May 3rd, what I've got going on is drawer faces. So yesterday, the floor was done. It's an epoxy coating for the cement. So that's done, and literally all day today I'm gonna go buy the wood for the drawer faces and then cut them and prime them and start painting them, and if we have time we'll mount some hardware, but that's the plan for today. Thanks much. What's up? So today is Saturday, May 4th, and what I worked on today was drawer faces, and then drawer faces, and then after that I worked on some more drawer faces. Then I took a break and I went to Home Depot and I came back and I worked on drawer faces. And so the floor will be fully cured for Monday, so what we're trying to do is get the cabinetry done so we can install it on Monday, which will be awesome. I need to paint the drawers and do some other stuff. We got about half of them done today. It was very much of a learning process, so that's what I had going on, and I'll have going on tomorrow and probably Monday. So wish me luck, have a great weekend, enjoy it.
Hey guys, my progress for today is I've actually found these steak knives in my box, and they've kind of been sitting there for a long time just hiding. And so I pulled them out, and I've got handles, shape, rough shape, and my pinholes drilled through them. I'm going to show you guys real quick. These are nice, skinny, slender steak knives. We haven't done this style before. It's kind of one I just drew up, and I was testing them out. It looks like we're going to be making more of these though. I've got another set of 8 of these in the works. So I'll get you guys pictures of these maybe tomorrow. They're going to be gluing up tonight. And I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, it's Thursday, and it's probably my last day here for the week until Saturday comes along. So I tried to get as much done as I could. So what I've got here today are 4 customs that I'm working on. This guy here is a modified tracker design for a good customer of ours, and this one is going to be all around crazy when it's done. It's got a compound grind. This is actually hollow ground here, and this is going to be flat ground, and there's going to be a swedge up here. I just didn't get a chance to get to it today. Hopefully I'll hit that up on Saturday and get it knocked out for heat treat. Next up, I've got a Bowie knife that some guys from out of town they ordered from us. I've got a nice taper tang on that as well. Worked pretty hard to get that flat. Usually it's kind of hard to get taper tangs flat. I managed to get it done today in one shot, so I'm happy about that. This is another one, another custom. It's going to be up for heat treat as well in our next batch. These 2 smaller guys. This is a 10-inch hunting knife. I've done in the past in smaller versions, and somebody ordered one in a much larger version than I've done before, so this will be fun to work on. I don't quite remember what the handle's going to be on it, but once it's done, I'm pretty sure it's going to be really nice. Have a nice bone handle for that, I'm sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to swedge it or not either. It's got a nice taper to it, so I may not have to. And last but not least is our short little everyday carry. I've done quite a few of these in the past. My most sought after one was a carbon fiber handle that was all carved up and nice. I think I'm actually recreating that one for this, so be on the lookout for that as well. And until next time guys, I'll see you. Okay guys, back today. It's Saturday. It's been a busy day. It's kind of hot in the shop. There's fumes from the floor being poured. We've got an epoxy floor being poured down today. So I've been working on a custom today. It's probably one of the more complicated ones I've done in a while. Definitely since this last Christmas. Here we go. I'll show it to you guys. Okay, so it's a tracker style knife. It's got a compound grind. This is actually hollow ground right here. This is a flat grind up here. I've got some file work up here on the spine that I've started, but I'm not going to show you because it's pretty ugly right now and I'm not proud of it at the moment. I've got this area hollow ground out for weight saving, and I've got all my holes drilled and everything. He actually wants like a pry bar type thing right here on the back, and if I can see if I can show it to you, get a good spot for that. So yeah, this area is going to be a kind of a pry bar that he wants. And it's got some jimping on the back for some reason only known to the customer, but I'm happy to do it, and I'm happy to work on things like this. They're always fun to do. So yeah, that's all I have for today, and I'll see you guys next week.
Hey everyone, start of the week for us. It is April 30th, Tuesday or Monday. Today I basically got kukri duty. I've got 4 kukris and 1 K-bar I will be working on. They will all be pretty much done today. Starting out with last week's project, I have this kukri that's been rehandled. We have the sheath for it. Literally the only thing that needs to be done now is to adjust for this snap. It goes nice and snug, as you can tell. I did really well on this. I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna give myself a little pat on the back. But we will get this snap cut, we will get this strap cut, the snap put in, and then that will basically be held into place there. This will then be done. I've then got a couple of kukris that Macho Man helped me out on. These guys right here, as you can see, Macho Man did a really good job at making sure these got buffed. Because these are high carbon and the sheaths have some wear, you can tell that there is a little rust. Let's see if I can put this, actually, where's my light? Let's see. Bam. All right, so now you should be able to see there is a little bit of rust right here forming. That's basically whenever you have something that's high carbon and you put it back in a sheath, if it's got leather, it's got wood in here, it'll hold moisture. It's just generally not a good thing to practice because that ends up happening to your blade. When you let it sit there for a long time, it ends up going through the steel, and then it can possibly look like this, which is one of the blades that we are also going to be cleaning up. I wanted to clean this one up myself because there's some pretty bad corrosion there. I'll get this is also a bone of some sort, so I've got to make sure I clean that up pretty well. And then I've got the K-bar. I've set this in an oil vat. Thank you, Macho Man, for helping me on this one too. Taking it out, sandblasting it, and then shining it up, polishing it, and getting it sharp. That'll be it for today, guys. We'll look and see what's going on tomorrow. I should have most of those kukris out of here by today, so it's probably the last time you're looking at them. Other than that, the start of the week, everyone. Be ready for what else comes in store. Hey everybody, it's May 1st, Wednesday, our Tuesday. Gonna show you what I've got going on. Yesterday I showed you the K-bar. Luckily it's still here. It will be shipping today. It is completely different. I actually was able to uncover the date. Let's see if we can see this. The year, if you can see that, 19, maybe that's the best part right there. 1976. Basically, yeah, it's a military K-bar. The sheath is still soaking in some oil. I'm gonna ship it outside of this so that way it does not get any more corrosion or rust. Out of the kukris I showed you yesterday, I'm gonna show you the one that had the most significant damage and rust on it. As you can see, it's a whole lot different now. Shined up, cleaned up. The brass on it came out beautiful. The brass had probably the most corrosion. Especially this bolster area. This bolster had a lot of brass corrosion on here. Luckily I got it all off and it looks gorgeous, guys. Also, the sheath came out really well. I was surprised at how well this came out because this was pretty well corroded as well. So those two are done on for today. Got a bunch of knives from a gentleman that we've done work with before by the name of Mr. Bill Cook. He is an avid knife collector. He actually has a really cool Nazi SA dagger that I got to work on. He went and donated it at the Holocaust Museum, but now I have a bunch of his pocket knives, ranging from a lot of Boy Scout knives to these fisherman knives, and varying degrees of rust is what we got here. So as you can see right here in my right hand, this is a real bad case. No, I'm sorry, this is a real light case of rust, pretty much surface area, getting ready to get into the actual steel right back here. But this one here is a case of real bad rust. Let's see if we can get a little bit of it. It's already pretty much built up. So if you can see, we've already got a good chunk of this rust just being built up and going into the steel. So hopefully we can get a lot of this out. These are probably two of the better examples. A lot of the other ones are just real simple, easy cleaning, buffing, a little sandblasting. And then he's got two of these bigger fixed blades. This one just pretty much needs a little buff and sharpen. And then this guy is gonna need some work on this end. As you can see, there's a good amount of, I don't know what kind of film this is. It's some sort of corrosion. As you can see towards the bottom, it's a little rusty. But I should be able to buff most of that out and sharpen those. That'll be my work for today, guys. I know this video was a little longer than expected, but I had a lot going on. So stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have some progress to show you. Bye, guys. Hey, everyone. It is May 2nd, Thursday, our Wednesday. I think so. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. Everything I worked on yesterday is pretty much finished. So all I've got to do is sharpen some of the last knives. You kind of see where everything was yesterday. I didn't really do anything else on those guys. But other than that, I should be sharpening those guys, so I've got all those ready for sharpening. And then I'm going to try and do some knife making today. I have had a set of 3 kitchen knives with a French-esque curve handle. I'm not going to say it's a French curve because I haven't really mastered that just yet, but I want to get this 3 set into stock soon. We've been getting depleted of knives. We're actually getting, we haven't been doing as many knives as we've been needing to with the showroom coming along. So hopefully I can add to our stock and make it a little bit more healthier with these guys. And then I should be playing around with some acid finish on these steak knives for Russell. He's been working on these for a little bit, and he just asked me to play around on some acid finishes. So something kind of cool I've been thinking of doing. I'm going to try on these guys. Other than that, that's about it, everyone. I will be showing you progress tomorrow, and we will talk then. Adios. What is up, guys? It is May 3rd. I am going to show you what we're doing today. It is Friday, our Thursday. We'll have one more day in the shop for this week. I've got a lot of deadlines kind of caught up. I've got another one due next week, which is when I'll pick up at the start of next week. But for right now, we're trying to get knife making going, trying to get our stock back and healthy, getting ready for the showroom. We're going to definitely be close to getting that ready. So everyone, be ready. That's all I can tell you. We're going to be blasting that out social media and everywhere. We might even do a sale. I don't know yet, but just be ready, guys. So for right now, I'm still working on my set. They're getting down to the thickness that I need. I will take them up, polish them up. I've got handles planned out. Don't want to tell y'all just yet. But I've also decided to pick up a slew of barbecue slicers. Basically, we've been selling a pretty decent amount of these along with cleavers. And to help alleviate Russell a little bit, him and I both agreed that as far as kitchen knives go, he can focus on the chefs and other pretty common kitchen knives that we do, and I will focus on cleavers and slicers because they're bigger. They're a little bit easier for me to manage. Kitchen knives are a little, like these guys are a little bit more intricate and complex, have a higher level of skill. But other than that, that's what I'm going to be working on today, guys. So I should have some progress for these tomorrow, hopefully, and we'll talk to you then. Later. Hey guys, May the 4th, Saturday, it is our Friday. Gonna show you what I worked on today since I'm recording late. Russell and I both came in with our heads down and just started working. So we are recording the end of our days for our Friday, or today's Saturday. But basically, I got my set of 3 into the acid bath so I could start stone washing. Haven't gotten them into stone washing just yet, but these are the 3. I got them very thin. I'm very pleased with how thin I was able to get them prior to getting a handle on them. This should come out very sharp just because of how thin I've gotten them. I'm really happy about that. Little skill I feel like I've gotten better at doing is not being a little baby and getting it down thinner. And then the paring knife for Monkey Tail Houston. They are a bar coming up on the north side of Houston. This is a paring knife. I had it with Macho Man's Heat Treat. Got it out yesterday, tempered it, and I've been working on it for a little bit in between these going into the acid bath. Other than that, guys, that's what I've got going on. I should be starting a rehandle next week because it's due at the end of the week. And then I will try my best to get back on these so that way we can get some knives in stock and out ready for the showroom. Other than that, guys, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you Tuesday. Adios.